Hi guys, it is September 21st, 2019. I just got back from attending a Pacific Islander Women Summit. Ow, oh, and I'm trying to get situated. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I just feel so super empowered by everything we learned. And so if you're not, sorry, I'll put it in this post, but this one's going to be long, so it probably won't be on IGTV, but just so many gems today. So I mentioned that I grew up in California, Carson, California, LA area, Gardena. And one thing that I loved about my community out there was the diversity and just not being so segregated. And so when I moved here to Utah, I was telling my group today that it just was like, where are all the minorities? Why aren't there more cultures represented here? And so whenever there's any type of women's only, men's only, polys only, 21 up and only type of events, it's the type that I'm not always really keen to want to go to. But one of the reasons why I participated in this summit was because for me personally, I felt like I needed to be more open. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. More open to being in this space and and because I'm a daddy's girl, so I don't know if other daddy's girls are like this, but it just seems for my personality, I receive counsel easier from men. And so when there's all women's thing, I don't really like to be a part of it unless I am keynote speaker or I'm facilitating. And so it was such a wake-up call today that one of the sisters said that it's okay to be a follower. You don't always have to lead, but understand that leading and following helps things to be pushed forward and helps programs to succeed, because every part of any program is necessary for that to reach its goal. And so in preparing to go to this conference up at the University of Utah, I had to really center myself and tell myself, like, let's not overshare just so I can hear my voice. Let's know when to be vocal and when to just listen. So it went along with that sister's encouragement of being a pioneer and knowing that we are leaders, but knowing that being a follower is just as impactful as being a leader. And so we get there, we have breakfast, we get to know our group, and my group was so bomb. We are called one of the sisters, Cleo, was our facilitator, and the name, I think it was like Big Hoop Energy, and Big Hoop Energy was our group name, and was just trying to encourage the other groups, like, with whatever you touch and with whatever program you start, have energy, big hoop energy. And so my group consists of Cleo. She is a young woman from Maui, and she's a student at Weber State, and she was just so humble and so open. We have Anita. Anita teaches at Mana Academy for the kids. She's into the STEM program, trying to get Polynesians more into science. I think it's science, technology. I'm just making up, but this is what I think. I will be better and check my facts. But I think it's science, technology. I'm going to say engineering and math. If I'm wrong, you guys correct me. But she's so big on getting our kids to come out and be about that. And then we had Mary Beth. She's from Kansas City. Kansas City side, she's from Kansas City side, but moved to Kansas, Missouri side. I didn't even know that was a thing. But she's an amazing woman, and she works for the VA and also VA and women's shelter. And you guys know who've been following me that I'm always about being in those communities to help empower them. And then there is, I want to say Sue Moana. She was our youngest. She was the baby of the group. And I will figure out if I said her name right. But I loved her energy because she was like owning. I've never heard somebody, I've said this to my friends in private, but I've never heard somebody say out loud in public that she loves to entertain, but it's not the entertaining part. She loves to be seen. And I was just like, man, that was so powerful, and she doesn't even know it. Like the magnitude that it affected me, because women, anybody, but mainly women, and we're talking about Pacific Islander women, we tend to hide our talents, hide when we need when we need people to love us, we hide. And she was just all in owning herself, but not in a conceited way, but in just a pure, like, this is me, accept it or don't. And so she wasn't like feel poco little kids, because she's 18, but she didn't give that vibe off. She just genuinely was like, this is me. So I enjoyed that. And then Ashley Alva'a, we all know here in Utah, she's like celebrity. She just had us and our group and the entire room filled with laughter. And she shared about almost dying 3 times due to infection in her blood that happened earlier this year. Then just like a week later, getting in a car accident. And then there was one other thing, but I just love Ashley because she's so powerful. We talked about how people shame us for our weight and why she is very confident in her skin and what makes her confident. So I just was on high, and then met 2 poets, spoken word poets, and I put that on my live. So you guys need to go check it out. If it erases, you can find it on my YouTube, and it's Overland Spot. Follow me on YouTube. And so I forgot her first name, but her spoken word name is Scar. Her last name is Vakapuna. She's on my IG, and I'll be posting a lot of her stuff. And then there was oh man, you guys know I never write anything down, and I told you guys this week I would be better at writing stuff down. But the second poet, she is and now she's following me. She'll be like, for real, you forgot my name. But I will get her info. She was, for me, she was so courageous because she's transgender, and so she shared three poems. One was Tapu. What did she say Tapu was about? Anyways, sorry guys, I've been up since freaking 5 in the morning, and it's no excuse, but I promise I'm gonna write things down. So Tapu, and it just outlined for me. I told her I love that one the most because it took me through the journey that she's taken to transform from a male to a female. And then the second one was like, I'm not even going to say second, but one of the poems was talking about us in attending and being queens and owning our queenhood. And then the third one, sorry, I'm going to come back. We're going to do more lives and talk about that. I just love being in a room with Afghasi, half caste. There were African American, Palangi, mixed into Polynesian culture in attendance. There were full blooded Hawaiians, Samoans, Tongans, Micronesians. Cleo's Micronesian. And what touched my heart the most about being amongst these women was that we are all searching. We're searching not only who we are, but why do we believe what we believe, and how can we overcome what we've been through. And I just Mo Hu Ching, she was like the leader, and then I want to say her name's Mariposa. So sorry, guys, but she was her partner in getting all of this together, and they were just saying that they were trying to just give a space for all of us women to come and share our story and share who we are, and also to learn who other people are, so that we can break the stigma of not only PI women not taking care of themselves and loving themselves so that they could effectively love other people, but sharing our testimonies, our artistry. With Scar, she's so cute. I think she said she was 18 or 19, and I was telling her, man, you're just so powerful. Like, your poetry is so powerful. And so my takeaway from today was, and what I feel like this whole month has led me up to, is I am enough. I am enough. The people in my life are enough, beyond enough. And if we don't constantly tell ourselves that we are enough every single minute of the day, that just gives us room to let other people's opinion of us break us down. We allow the adversary to rip us apart, and we lose our faith and hope. And today was so needed. There was just like maybe 2 minutes of when I started this day, I was like, you know what, I'm okay. I'm having the best sleep of my life, even though it was like a trying night. I'm okay. I can just sleep and stay home. Am I ever so grateful that I left and was blessed with a friend that got me there, and then Ashley's sister friend to get me home. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful that I went. And so when I post any event, please don't dismiss it. If I post about a community event, if I post about my own event, if I post about reading about somebody or following somebody, understand, like, not only am I prayerful about these people that I'm sending your way, but understand, like, if you doubt that anything I post will benefit you, unfollow me. I mean, I don't want you to unfollow me, but please, like, follow the people that I'm showing you, because my other takeaway from this is I am only showing you what can help you find the solutions to your problems, but you gotta be open to finding solutions and not sitting in your misery, not sitting in your depression, not sitting in your loneliness. I'm not sharing just to get any kind of recognition. I'm sharing because I genuinely love you guys, but I genuinely want you guys to find your happiness before you hit a certain age, and then you look back on your life and like, what the hell have I been doing with my life? Why haven't I found avenues and resources to better my life, better my mindset, and all of that? So I'm super tired, but I'm super excited. And I was so excited to come and share with you guys what I've learned and the people I've met and the people I'm going to continue to meet. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see what the rest of this, not only week, but the rest of my life is going to be like, just off of this one event. Now, there were other events going on this weekend that I wish I could have made. One of them were the guys that I told you guys about, Elate the Minds, and they had the basketball tournament yesterday, basketball tournament today. And so I would say go to their page because it was for gang prevention, and submit or request to learn more about gang prevention. Like, our kids are getting younger and younger, dying on these streets because we as adults are not supporting them. We are not going out to groups like Elate the Minds, who are holding basketball tournaments and film resources so that your kids could get into film and modeling. And so hit them up, follow them, Inglewood Films, Herm Briggs, all these guys. So I hope that helps you guys. I am so grateful that you guys even watch these lives. The average is 1 to 2 people, which is fine because it's 1 to 2 more people than the day before. But like I said, the other one to follow is Samoana Matangi, No Handed Bandit on Instagram and YouTube, Facebook. So the thought that I want to leave with you guys today is know your impact, know who you are, and have and create a space where you can find true joy and how to sustain that joy by giving it to others. And if you find yourself that you don't know where or who to turn to, again, email, call me, inbox me. And if you don't want to reach out to me, look at my contact list, and I know one person or one group of people can help you succeed, help you get motivated. Look at my contact list. Look at my Instagram contact list. Look to my Facebook contact list, my Twitter. If you are not receiving the message that resonates with you through me, go to the people that are on my page. Use the contact list. My old self would never tell you to use the contact list because in my ego, I would want to be that contact. I would want to get all that glory. But we're living in hard times that it's not about me, and it's not about my ego or recognition or validation, whatever. It's about you getting the help that you need, so that you can love yourself, so you can better love other people. And what I spoke about on my other IG, my poetry one, was hi sister, giving the 411 on our conference, Ash. But like I was saying, with the kids and trying to break the cycle with the kids. It can't happen if you don't put yourself in spaces like this summit that we went to. And so it starts with you. Like Trent Shelton, my favorite influencer. Love you. Waiting for yours, Ash. Come sprinkle your magic with our followers. Trent Shelton says it all the time. He's like, if any change is to happen, it starts with you. You can't make it happen if you don't start with yourself. And what I told you guys Herm said last week, how can you want to tell somebody to go chase their dream if you're not chasing your own dream? And so, other than sharing what I learned at the summit with you guys, this is part of my dream. But my bigger dream is that you find yourself receiving the love you need through people that will lead you to God. Because that's the only way you're going to survive this life. So that's my thoughts. Love you. And we will be back tomorrow when I have rest up.